franchise, mainly because it's the kind of movies I like.
I think the Bourne films always felt more possible.
It draws comparisons to authenticity and intelligence, emotion, everything in cinema that you kind of want.
Run in the basement! Go!
They feel more connected to what we see taking place in the newspapers. They're close enough to the ground that they give you this charge that comes from feeling like maybe you're getting to peer behind the curtain at the way things actually take place.
They sort of came to me and I said, I don't think you can replace Jason Bourne. You can't do a traditional reboot. You can't do any of these other things. But why don't you entertain the idea of saying that what we were seeing before was only a small piece of something larger? Is that an interesting idea? And it was. And all of a sudden, we realized we could sort of do something sort of substantial and true to what had happened before. And at the same time, it's not a preservation job, but in the same time, do a really healthy job of preserving and taking care of what had happened before.
Is that your name?
James? No. What? You don't know my name? What do you call me? What do you put in my blood work?
5.
5? The number 5? You know how many times we've met? 13. 13 exams over the last 4 years. And that's what I get. Number 5. Okay. Bourne was trying to figure out who the heck he was and how he became who he is.
Aaron Cross knows exactly who he is. He's a volunteer. He's volunteered for this program.
He signed up willingly to this program, wanted to be a part of this.
He's very much on board. He knows exactly where he came from, and his problem is very, very different.
Things all go awry and changes things for him.
We got screwed on the intel, okay? Nobody knew those people were in there. It would be perfectly normal for a person to have doubts about the morality of what we just asked you to do.
Is that a question, sir?
No, it's not. Tune into what I'm trying to say to you. Do you know what a sin eater is? Well, that's what we are. We are the sin eaters. It means that we take the moral excrement that we find in this equation and we bury it down deep inside of us so that the rest of our cause can stay pure.
And Jason Bourne was part of a Treadstone program to be an assassin. It was an assassination squad. Jeremy Renner is part of, plays Aaron Cross as part of a program called Outcome. And that's a much more, the application of those agents is to send them on very isolated, long-term, submerged intelligence assignments in very dangerous places. So the skill sets are very different.
Ito! Ito ka! Huwag mong papakawalan yan, bro! Tingnan namin ako yan! Papakawalan yan! Tingnan ako yan! Get down!
For fans of the films who are wondering how it'll work, I think they'll be happy to see it. It literally stitches itself into the fabric of the last film and expands from there. You get a sensation very quickly that other people have been observing these events and that now there's a whole set of ramifications and consequences and that there's actually a matrix of different programs that have been being run by people even higher up the chain.
You can start to consider the magnitude of what we're facing if this moves sideways on us.
You mean what?
Meaning we will burn the program to the ground.